Good evening, YouTube. This is Kayleen String coming at you with Wal-Mart prepping haul. And earlier this afternoon, I took $50 cash with me to Wal-Mart to see what kinds of goodies I can find to add to my preps. And some of the items might seem kind of odd to some people, but then, you know, I selected items that not only would be good to add to my preps, but ones that were not so difficult to carry home in a bus. I ride the bus, so I picked items accordingly. Plus, getting smaller items not only meant paying less per item, but I could get a wider variety of items. So I'm just going to start with the bag that's directly in front of me. And I'll just pull items out of the bag. This is Masa Brosa brand blue cornmeal. And cornmeal is one of those things that you can add to your preps. And this is a small package of it, but this is blue cornmeal. I have yellow cornmeal, but this blue will just mean it's a variety of stuff that I can do with it. I can make things with the blue cornmeal that I can make with the yellow, but it'll just be a different variety. So that's the first item. Some of these things I hit the clearance section, and some I did not. This Argo cornstarch, I could have gone with the Wal-Mart brand, but I wanted the plastic container because sometimes in a more humid environment, the wood can or the cardboard cans might not hold up too well. But this plastic, not only will it stand up to humid conditions more, although I'll try to keep it in as dry place as I can in this little apartment. Once this is emptied, you can reuse this container to put something else in. So this is a 1 pound can of cornstarch, or 454 grams. By the way, the cornmeal is it's 2 pounds, or 907 grams. Then the next thing I got was, this is baking powder. They did not have any of this in a container other than the cardboard can. But this is 22 ounces, 1 pound 6 ounces, or 624 grams. So and then the last thing that's in here, I'll leave it in here because sometimes flour has a tendency to leach out. This is all-purpose flour. It's a Great Value or Wal-Mart brand. It is 2 pounds, or 907 grams. I got the small one because it can fit in a smaller space. And what I will do with this flour is I will put this bag inside of a plastic bag and seal that up. That way it can keep it bug-free. I'll do the same thing with this, and I'll do the same thing with this to keep any unwanted critters out of it. So that's the first bag. And then the second bag has something that is good to add to your preps, or if you go camping and you want to use disposable containers that you can also burn. So this is a package of 20 ounce or 591 milliliter bowls. That's the capacity. There are 52 of these bowls. So these are the heavier weight paper bowls, the Dixie brand. And I got this plastic bag of Arm & Hammer baking soda. This is 3.5 pounds or 1.58 kilo. I chose this plastic bag because of the fact that it is plastic and it is resealable. It's got a zipper seal on it, so that if I use some, I can close it up and keep it in good condition. And next thing, and some of these next items I got off of the clearance area. This is a pack of Dove baby wipes. I paid $3 for this. There are there are 30 wipes in this pack. These are good for travel. Normally these would probably be over $5 for this pack. And I got a first aid item, which is this blister relief kit. Although I do have moleskin in my medical supply, this contains some pre-cut pieces, plus it has antiseptic wipes, and blister dressings. So it's 3 different items in this little kit. So, and this is a resealable bag. This is not on clearance, but I saw it and I thought this would be a perfect thing to add to my medical supplies. And this is just, although I only got one of these, I thought this would be a good thing to take camping or to have for an emergency stash for, you know, if you have to bug out and you want something a little different. This is a tomato soup couch, and it says it makes, let's see, 3 servings, but that could depend on if you're eating it by yourself or you're sharing it, and how big you make the serving or how thick you choose to make it. But this is a 2.1 ounce or 60 gram packet. Then this is on sale for less than $2. There are 30 sparklers in here, and the reason why I chose this pack of sparklers was that they could be used as a signaling device if you're say on a beach or in an open area where you need to make a signal of some kind. You can light these, stick them in the dirt, form letters, or form a triangle or something, you know. Or you can use them as outdoor lighting. I mean, they don't last very long, but in a pinch, these could come in handy, so that's why I decided to get these. And less than $2 for 30 of these. I'll put some of these items back in the bag just to clear them out of the way. And then I got this pack of UCO store matches. I am going to put those with the stove and fuel tablets that I got when I bought a custom ration from Black Dog Bob's site, custommre.com, and I ordered the stove kit to go with it, but I wanted some stormproof matches to go in there, and this pack will go into there, 25 of them. And I thought stormproof matches would be the perfect thing to go with that little stove kit. And then I got, this is 50 cents for some plastic wall anchors. You can never go wrong with having a bunch of these. If you need to stick something to a wall that you want to have some support, but you can't go into wood, into the stud, you only have to go into the drywall. You stick this in, and it would give your screw or nail a little more support for whatever you're going to hang. So I thought this was a little good thing to have. And then, since I am going to be having my new trike delivered, I did not have this when I had my other trikes, and I've never needed it, but I saw this bike chain repair kit. And this will go in with my my tools that I will carry in a bag whenever I take my trike out for a ride. So it has some tools, and it's got some pieces to repair a bike chain. And then just for kicks, I saw this Ozark Trail vacuum insulated, it says wine glass, but I don't drink wine, but I can drink a cold drink in it, or I can put a hot drink in it, and it's green. And this is on the clearance section, $5. Normally there's probably like 7 or 8, but I just couldn't pass that up. And of course I bought a Pepsi, but I drank that. I finished that off already. While I was waiting for a bus, and while I was riding the bus home. And then the last thing that I have is something that I had also been wanting to add to my preps. It's this big old pack of 700 napkins. So this is another item that is going to be added to my my preps, along with the plates that I have. I have a few disposable cups. I got a bag full of plastic utensils, and now I got bowls and napkins to add to that. And I will be adding more to that as time goes on. So I just thought I'd show you this little haul, and my total was just below $49, and the $1 that I had left, I asked the cashier to give me that in quarters, along with the 80 cents. She gave me 3 quarters and a nickel. So those quarters are now into my laundry cup, so I can have enough quarters to at least do 1 load of laundry. But I just thought I'd show you that, and maybe this will give you some ideas of things you can add to your preps. If you don't have a lot of space, but you still want to add stuff to your personal stash, I hope these things will give you an idea. Even if it's something as small as this size bag of cornmeal, it is still something that you can have for future use in the event that you have to start relying on your preps to sustain you. When that crap does hit the fan. So I just thought I'd show you that. I hope these give you some ideas. Thanks for watching, and catch you on the flip side.